with Sebastian Wenzel. We're going to look a little bit more in detail now at the SUP lineup. And the board that we've got on the table at the moment is the ProWave Limited, which is one of the most radical shapes in the line. Sebastian, tell me about this board.
The ProWaves was a real fun project over the last months. We developed 5 brand new shapes from 7.6 up to 9.2. As you notice, all the boards got about an inch shorter, and with that we actually widened the nose slightly. They're not as pointy as they've been before. You got a little bit more area up here. This is very good for balance, for catching the waves. Also, we dropped a bit of the volume quite significantly. You can notice that the rails have been thinned out. Previously we had decks that were flat till here. Now we have a little bit of dome in there. You can see that it still doesn't feel domey when you stand on them. That's really important, because if it's too much dome, your feet start to face outwards, and you want them to have sort of standing flat here. But you can see we got rid of the full flat deck, and this allows us to blend the rail shape nicely into the thinner rail. Otherwise you have kind of a drop shape, and this is still very harmonically. Our main objective on these was to actually gain speed.
Okay.
Our previous shapes were super loose on the wave. You could carve as hard as you wanted. The board would always follow. But we're missing a little bit of projection at times. So we've been playing a lot around with different bottom shapes, different rocker lines. We went very extreme. We tried boards with very flat rockers. We tried board with extreme concaves up the front section. And what we came up with was actually something that Luke Egan had started with us. He said, well, why don't we change from having a single concave going into a V-double? Why don't we try something that actually keeps the concave running through the complete board? So if you look at it now, we have a single concave entry section that gets a little bit of a double concave through the midsection and keeps that all the way to the tail, and then sort of fades out in the tip. We've tried versions with more concave off the tip, all different kinds of shapes. Went through a lot of prototypes on these. This shape is a lot drivier than before. It has a lot of grip, and that leads us to another point. We actually use smaller fins on these boards. We used to have 5-inch fins. Now we went down for 4 3/4-inch fin.
What setups are most of the guys using on these boards? Are they using the thruster, or are they riding them as quads?
Well, you have, as you can see, you have the options here. You can use them as a thruster or as a quad setup. That really comes down to personal taste and where you surf.
Okay,
if you go more for a wally wave, you use them maybe as a quad.
Yeah.
If you're really more of a wave that allows for more turns, maybe you go for the thruster. That really depends on personal style. We give the options. Standard, the board comes with the 4 3/4-inch fins, but we know the boards work with smaller fins.
Yeah.
It's super light. We actually changed it a little bit from going from a high density EPS sandwich on the bottom to a full PVC construction now.
Okay.
It's a full PVC board, which makes it really light. And on top of that, we use the Carbon Negra on the deck on the limited version. It's super light, extremely strong. Something new is this handle, very convenient.
Sebastian, this one looks a little bit different to the limited model. What's up with this shape?
Well, the shape's the same, so all sizes come in the same shape, but we offer 2 different constructions. Fittings are the same. Got the 5 fin boxes, the same handle. This is our HRS version. HRS stands for high resistance skin. Has a bit of more fiberglass. It's a bit better in price, but shape-wise it's the same. It's super strong,
Yeah.
and yet you'd be surprised, they're still very light.
Yeah, I can see.
Yeah, check it out. They weigh nothing.
We could try to fix it. We could try to live it. A momentary travel around. But we'll look down the mirror. We could have faced the struggle. Fallen angels with have died. Fallen angels, we take off that we don't fly. could try. Now the day is going, another end is coming. We would break this for all and none. I see your man is changing. I see the dark and lightning. Oh, we missed it, let us cry. Fallen angels, switch his car.